Okay, y'all, I'm setting up my final stuff here, but I'm getting ready to go live. I've made a little page of where you can get me on other social media networks. I'm apfns on Twitch, DLive, Trovo, and Rumble. You can follow me on IG and Twitter at PlayUpandStation. And I'm apfns on Galb, Truth Social, and Getter. I'm more conservative medias. Okay, let's get this set up so I can get through here. As I posted over there on Rumble, I'm not sure what game I'm going to play tonight. We'll see. I was making sure I could see myself before I actually started here. Yes, I can see the AI generated graphic. I'm going to tell you something strange about that AI generated graphic. I was wanting to make a big fat tall guy on a stage in a cyberpunk environment. And I was wanting him to look like me, sort of, similar to me. He looks like a monkey version. But if you go look at my picture on the top of the Twitter, it's eerie how it turned it the exact same way I was turned in the audience of Billy Ray in 1994 when my hair was much bigger. The thing about it is, this AI site that this was made up on, it didn't know what I was wanting to do. I mean, I didn't tell it I was wanting to make me because I didn't think it knew who I was. But I told it to make a fat, tall dude with a Kurt Cobain hairdo. And it came out with a graphic similar to me. He looks more monkey-pied and his shirt looks like he's either up or torn, and I would never, like I say, if I go swimming, you don't see me without my shirt on. I never go out in public with my fat titties showing. But it made a fat, tall guy with a Kurt Cobain hairdo. But if you look at how the head is turned, it looks similar to my Twitter picture. I believe this AI thing is one big brain. Just saying. I think it's all going to one feed. Because it's strange how it got that. Because that's how I wanted him to be. I wanted him to be in a cyberpunk environment. I wanted him to be tall like me and on stage. Because, I always wanted to be a singer. And I usually do wear the Kurt Cobain hairdo. I have since 94. I was probably doing it before then, but I started actually having my mother cut it similar to that. I probably always trim my hair that way. But anyways, it's funny. He looks more like a monkey. He doesn't really look like a human. But he is similar to my picture on Twitter, and on the back. You see, I've got a background page where I was in the audience in 94 watching Billy Ray on TV, and they focused on me 3 or 4 times that night while going to commercial breaks. That's just one of the freezes. Also going to go in the next room and get me a water. I forgot to get a water. So I'll be right back. And now I gotta test to make sure I've got sound with this device because I disabled it this morning or today, or the input. That is my Xbox One technically because I was thinking about doing the Switch. Make sure I have sound. I know they were getting cheap, but I wish they'd have left the friggin' input on the new Xbox. That's my biggest thumbs down to it. The fact that they gave us that input one time and then took it away. That was useful for a lot of things. I mean, you could plug Roku's up to it. But this is what they didn't want you doing. This is why they took it away. I think that I use it for my Switch. I know this isn't the way you really want to do a stream. Set up while you're setting up because people don't want to. But unfortunately, I fell asleep and slept to nearly midnight. Ouch. Fuck my elbow. I fell asleep and slept to nearly midnight, so the past few days I've been setting this up before I go live, but I didn't have time tonight. I jumbled everywhere. The past few days I've been setting this up before I go on. I've got to test the room mic over here. So I'll plug it in and take a test on it real quick. It wasn't working too good today when I was trying to do some offline recording. Couldn't hear it. Okay, now let's see if we got a USB mic now. I don't think I got a USB mic. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Testing 1, 2. Testing, oh, hold on. Let's mute that one.